Welcome back, everyone.
Are we good?
It was muted?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a bunch of dead bodies.
There's a bunch of dead bodies
Yeah.
in the bottom floor of Ojak's building in the drug den.
All right.
And
Rooster gonna take care of this.
what you gonna do?
Rooster gonna take care of this.
Okay.
He's pretty buff. He's gonna basically stack all these fools up and use the same rope. What do you call that?
It's a rope knife.
Rope knife that he stabbed into the man's leg and tie all these guys up together by their legs.
Carry him out like a bushel of hay.
Yeah, he's gonna grab onto the other end of the rope and just drag them
Out of here. Down into the basement.
somewhere. Yeah,
There's a basement that leads to a canal, that leads to a sewer, that leads to a something. We can get rid of them. If we can get them out of this main room, it'll be good enough for now.
There you go.
Oh, you hear the ringing of the bells.
The spirit wardens are coming to collect the bodies.
4 chimes, and you notice a crow on the handrail of the stoop peeking in through the window. Caw-caw, caw-caw.
Dang it.
And the ringing of the bells.
What do we do? Bail?
We could bail, and they'll find these dead bodies. Like, dead bodies are just a thing. It could mean nothing, but they'll find the bodies. We don't have a spirit, we don't have a whisper to take care of the crows. We don't have a way to stop any of that, really.
No. Okay.
I don't know what to do.
I don't feel like we should be present whenever they show up to.
No, if the spirit wardens catch us, we're dead.
Yeah.
Nobody messes with the spirit wardens. They're tier 4, aren't they?
Or 5.
Or 5. They're top.
Yeah.
They're the actual cops that care,
Yeah, and we're the only ones left in the room besides these 4 dead men
right?
who I just tied together, or could have tied together.
Right, let's put them in the street and burn them.
Okay.
What?
Pile them up in front of the building and burn them.
Okay.
Destroys the evidence
Okay.
of what they were or who they were.
Neither of you have stress to pay for a flashback.
For what?
I have oil.
I have a lantern.
Yeah, no, I mean, you guys can do it.
Just toss a lantern
I
on
just
him.
wanted to establish that.
No,
No.
why?
Because, like, if you had too stressed to just say we have a flashback, it would be like, yeah, no problem, you get it. But you don't. So,
We have to roll for it
we have to do something.
to make it happen. Right, I can use Tinker and a Bandalore with my fire oil.
I have a lantern.
Right, I mean,
like,
I have
you guys have the equipment
Yeah.
and the general
Time.
physical ability.
in the time, yeah. I don't
Um,
think this is difficult.
I don't think you want to hang out. Like, I guess it doesn't matter. As soon as you light them on fire and walk away,
Yeah.
you can just watch from the attic of the
The neck from the
of your secret hideout.
right.
That's right
I think
across
we're
the
totally
street.
set, really, and it's not like it's difficult. Like I just pour the oil in.
So let's do just one last roll.
Okay.
This is risky.
Group action?
Group action.
Okay.
Prowl.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. I gave you the correct amount of dice.
Not be noticed
Lighting
any
this
more
fire.
than you already have been.
Right.
Like you've already been noticed quite a bit. You're
Right.
gonna have quite a bit of heat from this. This is to see if you get scot-free away.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we're just looking for a 5 here.
Devil's bargain is that whether you succeed or fail on this prowl roll,
The bodies will be identifiable to someone.
okay.
That's a good. I think that's a good
Like,
one.
plenty of people, like, certain people are going to know who this is.
Who this
the
is.
people that sent these guys
Well,
are
that-
going to know exactly who this is.
Right.
Somebody, yeah.
But
Regardless-
for a blue coat to roll up and be like, "Oh, this is so and so. He works for over her, and these other three guys, I know them too."
Do you want a devil's bargain? Do you want to stick with
I
it?
got 3 dice. I'm happy.
I'll roll my 2. No bargain.
Okay. Oh, who's leading?
We both have 1. So I'll lead.
Okay.
Technically, you should lead because I succeeded. So you're not going to take stress.
Okay.
I cheated technically by rolling and knowing what happened. But I rolled 4s, so we still already succeed. But go ahead and roll. Yeah, it's a good thing I led.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So he leads.
You barely make it.
Yeah. We run down a back alley as blue coats roll up.
Right. And yeah, I'm okay with
Like that was
ending
So-
there.
terrible.
So the blue coats start, trying to get
Poking
statements from people, and they're all high, they're trying to figure out what happened.
Right. All the people that are
Yeah,
either
so-
outside or upstairs.
And I imagine it like these stoners were seeing it, they're high on this
Lotus.
Black Lotus. I imagine them seeing it like as if the Scarecrow from Batman had gassed them.
Oh yes.
And they're all like,
we are terrifying.
like this was a nightmare.
Right.
This was living a nightmare.
This bad.
And I propose our crew name is just the Nightmares.
I'm down for that.
Cool. Yeah.
So yeah, cop comes up with this. He's got this little pen paper in the street. Man, there was this bad thing, and it flew around the room, and it had this club tail with spikes in it, and daggers for hands, and there was this alligator monster with fucking claws out to here. It was the craziest thing you've ever seen. And he's just sitting there going, oh, fucking Lotus, fucking God. He's just writing it down.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's the
The
greatest.
nightmares.
The Nightmares.
I like that. My pen is dying.
Trademark patent pending.
HTMARES.
NIGHTMARES.
Cool. So let's real quick.
I got dizzy making that voice. I did something that made me lightheaded. Got a little Black Lotus-y.
Close out to here.
Close out to here, man. Yes. That was intense. I feel like that was a bonding experience for us.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I totally had a moment where I get what you've been through for the past however many years.
And I totally had a moment where this guy just got stabbed in the gut, and he still helped
he still helped me pull that guy in the door.
Yeah.
Like, we both had a respect moment here.
Yeah.
That's good. So, you get 2 rep plus an extra 3 rep because they were tier 3 dudes.
Fantastic. That guard captain was tough.
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean when you go into the gray section of the rep? There's just a gray half. Is it just to separate the halves?
We'll get into that.
Okay, I don't know what the rules is.
Okay.
Okay, next.
I think. I assume you looted the bodies before you burned them.
Sure.
2 coin.
Should we roll to find out if we had time to loot the bodies, or are we just going to give that names?
No.
I mean,
We looted them.
It's a given. Okay.
you know where a man keeps his wallet.
I'm getting
Yeah.
paid for this.
What was it?
2 coin, take one.
Gladly.
So, I think was this loud and chaotic, or was this wild?
I'd say loud and chaotic.
Yeah, it wasn't quite wild. Wild is like spirits ravaging in the streets, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, this is just loud and chaotic. Like the
Gunshots.
blue coats were there in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Now,
Gunshots,
really quick,
burning bodies in the street.
before you proceed, would we have considered any of those rolls there at the end desperate rolls?
I don't think so. Wait, no,
Not
the
even
ones
after being-
the ones where we're gonna die if we fail should all have been desperate rolls, I think.
No?
No?
Like they were tier 3.
That's true.
Okay.
A tier 3 fighter
And
versus a
honestly,
tier 0
it was risky
fighter.
at best. Even
Okay.
when we were throwing the spike to
Just
catch
check.
the guy in the street, it
Just
was
check.
risky.
Just check.
It all felt risky to me.
Yeah.
That's fine. I just wanted to make sure. Continue.
Old women with tea are more desperate than spears trekking, catching guys in the street.
Isn't that something?
Isn't that
In the
something?
moment?
Doesn't that tell you something? In the moment, an old woman with tea coming to greet her friends is more desperate than trying to throw a spear through an open door and drag a man back in the building to cut his throat with your hook foot.
So that's 4 heat to begin with. Killing was involved, so that's another 2.
Okay. Heat. So wait, 4 heat to begin with?
Yeah, we start at 4 heat.
Okay, we have a wanted level. 4 plus the 5 that we
didn't
had.
use a downtime.
No,
reduce
we're
heat.
fully up to a wanted level now.
So you have your first wanted level.
And then we pull our heat
Well,
down, right?
I mean, the blue coach just took all those statements. They're
No.
after the nightmares now.
yeah, no kidding. So I remove all our heat again, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which
Some shadows.
I'm pretty sure just clears all your heat.
That's what I just did.
I
So I cleared all our heat.
The other,
Don't count.
the,
we
the,
kicked up.
the rest. It all
Piles into that wanted level.
Right.
How do you get rid of a wanted level?
No, that's not exactly. That's exactly the opposite of what the book says.
It just piles on.
When your heat reaches level 9, you get a wanted level and clear your heat. Any excess heat rolls over.
Cool.
If your heat was 7 and you took 4 heat, you'd reset with 2 marked.
So what do we got?
So you were
Started with 4.
You got 4.
Then another 2.
Another 2.
Okay.
You're not at war with anyone yet. It was not technically hostile turf.
Nope.
And I don't think these guys were that high profile or well connected.
No, they were
Their
just the
friends
bodyguards.
are
Yeah,
that
had we
high
killed
profile
a
and
magistrate
well
or
connected.
one of the council members. Okay, cool. So we start with 2 heat again.
Mhm.
How do you get rid of a wanted level?
We'll talk about that.
Okay, cool. We're not there yet.
The only way to reduce your crew's wanted level is through incarceration. When one of your crew members or friends or contacts
They
or
gotta get
a
you.
framed enemy is convicted and incarcerated for crimes associated with your crew, your wanted level is reduced by 1 and you clear your heat.
Okay. We just have to frame somebody. In the fight.
Wanted level 1 is a month or 2.
Who do we frame as an alligator man and a Batman?
Another Tigerosi. I'm just saying, we could do it. Or we could just frame anyone who's been wearing makeup.
True.
Like, we could totally make it work.
So, that's
Officer, it wasn't
payoff.
these lizard people. It was a different one. Okay. Either that or one of us might have to do some time.
Oh, I've been doing that wrong the whole time.
The last mission?
Yeah.
With the lady and the tea?
Yeah.
Did we mark XP?
No, it's end of session.
End of
It's
session.
End of session. Usually we only get through 1 mission a session.
Right, that's true.
We
Okay.
just did 2.
Forgive me. Continue.
You're good. I thought about it too.
Roll me 1d6.
Our entanglement.
And heat is at 2.
That's a 2.
That's a 2. Alright. Gang trouble or the usual suspects. One of your gangs or cohorts causes trouble due to their flaws. You don't have any gangs or cohorts.
Sweet.
So, let's look at the usual suspects. The Bluecoats grab someone in the periphery of your crew. One player volunteers a friend or a vice purveyor that is most likely to be taken.
I feel like
think-
Rat Lady.
It'd have to be Ojak.
I think Ojak makes more
It's
sense.
his building.
It's his building.
Okay.
The Bluecoats are taking him in for questioning.
Okay. We
So,
could frame him for doing it and get him sent to prison and remove our wanted letter. Just saying.
It's true.
He's kind of screwed already.
I'll have to find another vice.
Right.
president.
It will have defeated the entire purpose of that entire throwdown
Yeah.
if we do that.
But
Although I thought that was excellent.
Do what you gotta do.
I love creating.
So the
random
options
actions.
here, with the usual suspects,
Indeed.
are either to make a fortune roll and find out if Ojak can resist their questioning,
Ooh.
or pay the Bluecoats 1 coin to...
And let him go.
It's all good.
Oh yeah, I'll pay 1 coin.
Yeah.
Right now.
All right. Pay
We're
your
gonna-
It's
coin.
gone. Actually, he's your vice prefer. You pay him.
I'll do it. Fine, Alex.
All right.
Like all of our coin isn't all of our coin.
Yeah.
And now,
Every coin I've ever gotten from every mission has gone into training.
Yeah.
I've never kept anything. Although we do still have 4. We do need to keep enough to upgrade to a new tier. We need to start thinking about
heat,
that.
entanglements,
Yeah.
downtime activities, boys.
Stress
recovery,
please.
I know both of you need to do that.
Absolutely.
Un stress recovery, please.
Okay.
Because that's my lowest. Ooh, not that one. This one.
So 5 is... Oh.
Man.
One more time.
Haywire.
One more time.
One more time. Try again.
It's a 4.
4.
Okay.
That's what it was off camera.
So
believe
knock
it or
your
not.
4 stress off.
Okay.
Over here.
Thank
there
you.
you go. Jeffrey,
Okay.
what's your lowest is 1, 2, isn't it?
Yes.
So you want to reduce your stress?
I'm gonna. Absolutely. 3.
3, so knock off 3.
Okay.
I assume that you both want to do it again.
I do.
I'm down to 4. I could overindulge.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
I'm gonna go ahead and
Roll the D.
go again.
That's a 5.
5. Perfect.
Nice.
Can you roll a 4?
Can I?
Or are you going to overindulge?
I mean, overindulge causes what, a complication? I can't remember what the rules are in that. Yeah, I'll roll it again. Why not? That's a 3.
Perfect.
Good enough. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
There's both of our downtimes. What
Now-
else would we like to do?
Now we have money.
Now we should probably not be so clobbered and shoosted.
No kidding, I need to get healed.
Do you know a doctor?
No. Like,
No, I mean it's
we-
not. It's not one of our. I mean,
we could wander the streets till we find a red plus hanging on a door.
I
Do we
think
have to gather information?
easiest is that Jewel
Can do it.
knows a doctor.
Cool, that works
You
for
know what I
me.
mean? People have had accidents
In the blood.
in and around her shop.
Her shop. Nice.
So she knows a doctor. She can hook you up with a doctor.
Cool. So, what's it cost to heal?
It costs a coin for the downtime action.
Okay. So there's 1.
Okay.
It's been several sessions since I thought about the healing clock.
We haven't
Because you
used
guys
it.
normally
Get away
are
scot
so
free.
good at not having to use
This
it.
one was rough, man.
it was pretty
It
bad.
was rough. I got stabbed.
Well,
you
I'm
got
kind
shoosted?
of used to that actually.
Right, but shoosted?
Pretty normal for me.
Clubbed?
I've never been clobbered.
Or shoosted?
I have been shoosted and
When did
stabbed
you get shoosted?
in our very first.
Yeah, but Rooster's never been shoosted.
No, Rooster. I'm just saying.
As a player, no, you get
Yeah.
shot and stabbed all the time.
Exactly.
The first time you ever got stabbed was from your own knife when you fell over on the boat.
Yep. That's right.
Those were good times.
I was a greenhorn then.
Yeah, man. That's before you had to shoot the boat driver.
Who's up
Yeah.
first?
Rooster?
Yeah, I'll go. Go ahead.
All right. Recovery is like a long-term project. Your healer rolls Tinker for their quality level. Then you mark a number of segments on your healing clock.
Okay.
So,
Oh, healing clock. Got it.
5 and a 4.
5 and a 4.
Yeah.
You get to mark 2 segments on your healing clock.
Okay.
To get rid
Now,
of.
do I pay another coin to
Go
Do it again.
do it again?
Yep.
I'm going to do that. Please, sir.
Whoops.
Is this to get rid of the highest level damage?
Sweet.
Okay, pretty cool.
4 and
3.
4.
On a 4, mark another 2.
Okay, that's 1 full clock.
So, cool. When you feel your healing clock, Reduce each instance of harm on your sheet by 1 level.
Okay, so Clobbered goes away.
Clobbered goes away.
And Shoosted goes to level 1.
becomes a tier 1.
Good.
Nice.
Alex,
Yeah, hit me.
mark off a coin.
Yeah.
6.
6. That's 3.
Wonderful. It was almost a critical. Like, it was this close.
Again?
Yes, I have to dip into the vault. You cool with that?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
We need you healthy. And that did it.
That's a
There's a
5.
5.
Nice.
Cool.
So that gets me down to less effect from ran through. Run through.
Now,
That's
We
double.
both need to take a nap. We need to spend a few days
Like,
just...
I should take the physiker ability. You
Yeah.
can tinker with bones, blood, and bodily humors to treat wounds or stabilize the dying. You may study a malady or corpse. Everyone in your crew gets plus 1d to their healing treatment rolls. That's a pretty good one.
so, yes, Jewel knows a doctor, so now you guys have sort of hand over foot access to a doctor. Her name is Ruby.
Jewel and Ruby.
Jewel and Ruby.
Must be your sister.
Yeah. And their weird cousin Amethyst. No one likes her.
I think...
So yeah, our knife wounds and our club wounds are better, but like you still have a nasty sore bandage on one thing, and I'm still like got this waist wrap all the way around me, holding myself together. Not stabbed, run through. It came out the back.
Yeah.
So, you guys want to do XP and call it a night?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the end of session. What's that put us at?
3 o'clock in the morning?
Nice.
Yep, let's do that.
What are your questions? What do you got?
Oh, my bad. Every time you roll a desperate action, we took care of that. I didn't roll any desperate actions. I was saved by my partner. You addressed a challenge with technical or mayhem.
Definitely.
Take 2.
Take 2 wherever I want.
Yep.
You expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background.
I think 1.
You think 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, like...
No,
With-
I want to take 2.
I
I
would
told my group to
Yeah.
piss off because
I was
am
going
a-
to say, yeah, that
I'm a
very
Blackpool
first
baby.
encounter...
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2. So we're going to finish out the playbook real quick.
Look on this.
Thank you much.
It'll help.
We're going to finish out the playbook, getting me a point there that I will spend later, and we're going to go ahead and drop 1 in prowess because I need to get better at fighting.
Okay.
And when you're training, aren't you? Got it. You struggled with an issue from your vice or traumas during the session. I lost my vice.
I think you can mark 1.
Mark 1. Good enough. Good enough. That's it for me. We'll do this crew after.
What are your questions?
We did desperate rolls. You addressed a challenge with stealth or evasion.
Take 2.
Totes.
Okay.
Easy.
And I can take 2 in playbook.
Yep.
Alright. You express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Definitely.
1 or 2.
I mean, it's hard to say with Rooster because just about any time he gets into a physical altercation, he's somewhat,
Right.
but he's not necessarily expressing his...
Right. Like, I didn't learn anything about Rooster that I didn't know before.
Right.
Tonight?
He's kind of a douche and is effective at sneaking and jumping on people's backs.
But you did express the things that I already knew, so I think 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session.
Take 2.
All right.
And
Cruise.
Cruise sheet.
Executed a successful espionage, sabotage, or theft operation. We did.
Yes, for sure.
Take 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Contended with challenges above your current station.
Take 2.
Thank you. Bolster your crew's reputation or develop a new one. Did we do? We did rep for that, yeah.
Take 2.
Awesome. Express your goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of your crew.
Our crew got a name. We're the
Our crew did
Nightmares.
get a name, yeah.
Take 2.
Our crew just leveled up. From 0.
We're the Nightmares.
We just leveled up. Thank you, gentlemen.
So when your crew levels up, you get to pick a new crew ability.
Okay.
Or take a veteran ability from one of the other playbooks. What? Twice?
Now, we either get a new crew ability or... Is that how it works?
Let me...
Because I can't remember.
I want to make sure.
If you
I
have
don't
to
wanna
pick.
mess it up.
Can I look at it really quickly?
Sure. You want me to read them?
Yeah, you just read them. That's fine.
Yeah. We already have everyone steals, which is the +1 to prowl, finesse, and tinker. Ghost echoes. From weird experiences or a call ritual, all crew members gain the ability to see and interact with ghostly structures, streets, and objects within the echo of Duskfall that exists in the ghost field. Pack rats. Your lair's jumble of stolen items. When you roll to acquire assets, take +1d. That just fits our lore.
Yeah, kind of.
Patron. When you advance your tier, it costs half the coin it normally would. Who is your patron? Why would they help you? Second story. When you execute a clandestine infiltration, you get +1d to the engagement roll. Interesting. Slippery. When you roll entanglements, you roll twice and keep the one you want. When you reduce heat, your crew takes +1 dice. That's kind of nice.
That's a pretty nice one.
That's
yeah.
kind of nice. Synchronized. When you perform a group action, you may count multiple 6s from different rolls as a critical success, not sex.
When
Critical sex.
you fill your crew advancement tracker,
Yes.
clear the marks, take a special ability, or 2 crew upgrades.
Okay. Now, crew upgrades.
Mm-hmm.
And you both get 2 coin.
Nice.
Sorry, stash.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
It has to go in your stash.
Which can be converted 2 to 1.
Yes.
Back to
2
coin.
1 ratio.
Now, when your stash goes all the way up, your lifestyle increases.
Nicer clothes, better food,
Better everything.
better everything. Life is better.
Better equipment. Stuff like that.
That was for nothing. I just
Oh,
was
okay.
tired of sitting there with them in my hand. Cheater.
I think we could get a cohort,
Okay.
which costs 2, so it'd be the full amount. But we could get elite rooks or elite skulls next time we level up. You know what I mean? Are skulls assassins or shadows?
Skulks.
Skulks. I always say
Are good at
skulls.
skulking.
Yes, there's a K in there that I always
Rooks are like spies.
ignore. Okay,
They dress nice and can get into places. They
They're-
can fight.
they're slides,
Yeah.
and skulks are shadows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Skulks are lurks, and rooks are slides. That
Pretty
makes
much.
sense. To the equivalent of a gang. Which would you prefer if we went with a cohort?
If we went with the cohort?
Yeah. Which are more valuable? Sneaky.
A gang of sneaky dudes or
or a gang of infiltrators.
Very socially sneaky dudes.
Right. Do we want to infiltrate the hierarchy, or do we want to go in and steal from
Dismantle the hierarchy.
Right. They both
Uh,
really could work.
Yeah, they both.
Having a gang of each would be great.
Yeah.
Like getting a cohort of skulks and getting a cohort of rooks.
How do we go about using them? I think would be my.
Like they become a member of the gang and you can have them do actions and stuff.
Like, you can get a cohort one guy that's as good as the two of you,
Right.
or you can get a gang of men
That are a tier
that
lower.
are not as good as you.
We could add a member to the Ocean's 11 team, basically.
Right. Yeah.
And a rook would be better.
Sure. That's fine with me.
So, this does not work like acquiring an asset.
Because we don't have to roll for it. It's an upgrade.
Right, it's an upgrade. But we still go through the creating a cohort mechanic.
Right.
Give me 1 second here.
Yeah, you're good.
Tell me about is this another Taikarosi fellow? Where are you gonna find this guy?
Not a Taikarosi.
No?
No. He needs to be able to blend in. He's
Sure.
a sly. We want a regular looking fellow.
Okay.
If Boar Man walked into the bar, another Taikarosi. Where are these people coming from? You know, we're not
Woodwork
exclusive.
These guys.
It would be disadvantageous for us to have another Taikarosi.
Okay.
Let's say he's the Akarosi, the most common person in Duskfall.
Yeah.
Another white guy.
We did establish that Ojak is
Fine.
fine.
Nothing's wrong there.
Rooks are con artists, spies, and socialites. Skulks are scouts, infiltrators, and thieves.
Nice.
Okay.
A gang,
Getting a skulk next would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
record the expert's type. They might be a doctor, or an investigator, or an occultist, or an assassin, or a spy. What is this fellow's type?
He's a spy.
Yeah, I agree.
He's a spy.
Yeah, it's a single guy that we brought on board.
Roderick.
Rod.
Yeah, you call him Rod. I call him Roderick. Like, neither of us really care what he wants to be called.
Where do you have you? Is this a friend of yours? You met this man before? Like, did he just get out of prison and this is
His
he's
moment.
finally coming back? You know what I mean? He was working with you guys before and had to go downtown.
Yeah,
and
no,
now he's
totally.
back?
Yeah, he totally just got out.
Cool.
It's the scene from Ocean's 11, and we're waiting outside Ironhook as he walks out,
Picking
the
him
gate,
up.
picking him up in a carriage, in our carriage that I've fictitiously created,
Our carriage.
that we've technically had since the first episode.
Yep.
So yeah, he gets in and look, don't shake your head at me. You gave us the carriage.
You
don't
did.
have a vehicle.
You gave us the carriage. I was riding in the carriage the whole time. We've used the carriage
You were
twice now.
riding in a carriage the first day.
Yeah,
I was
no.
driving it.
I fictitiously gave us a carriage for this moment.
Yeah, you can rent a carriage.
Yeah, we
of
rented a
course.
carriage.
It's fine.
Taking away my steam.
But you don't have a carriage.
Right, I don't have
You
a
can
carriage.
rent a carriage.
I can rent a carriage.
With a big ugly goat. An expert.
That you hate. You hate.
An expert has quality equal to your current crew tier plus 1.
Okay.
Their scale is always 0 because they're just a 1 person. Your expert increases in quality when your crew moves up in tier.
Cool.
So anytime that he rolls,
Yeah.
he will have 1 die
Okay.
for stuff that he should be good at.
Okay.
I hate that. He should be almost as good as you guys.
Yeah.
So for anything that he's not particularly good at,
He
he
gets
has
1.
1 die.
Good stuff.
For anything that he should be good at, we'll give him 2.
Okay.
And he can help you guys on actions.
And stuff like.
He does not have stress. He does not have resist mechanics.
No abilities or anything that are outside of.
What he has there.
When you create a cohort, give them 1 or 2 edges
Okay.
and an equal number of flaws.
Okay.
Fearsome,
Edges and flaws is on there, I believe. Somewhere.
independent, loyal, or tenacious.
No.
Is that not it?
No.
I know it's somewhere. I remember seeing it.
Fearsome,
I thought.
the cohort is terrifying in aspect and reputation. Independent, the cohort can be trusted to make good decisions and act on their own initiative in the absence of direct orders. Loyal, the cohort cannot be bribed or turned against you. Tenacious, the cohort
We don't
will
need a double
not be
agent.
deterred from a task.
Right. We could take independent and loyal,
Yeah.
but then we have to take 2 negatives.
We have to anyway.
No.
I could
If
take
you
1
take
and 1.
one edge, you only have to have one flaw.
Oh, well,
What
then
are the
I would
flaws?
Say,
The flaws are principled. They have ethics and values that they will not betray.
Okay.
They are savage, excessively violent and cruel. They are not always available due to other obligations,
Right.
or the cohort is drunken, debauched, and loudmouthed.
Independent and principled.
Okay.
So not loyal.
I would choose loyal over independent. I think myself.
Really? You think so? Because my plan was totally to send him off and have him constantly gathering information and using him in that
Oh, I
regards
see.
as well, so that
Oh,
he
okay.
could do things for us without us having to tag along on everything.
Okay, that makes sense.
You're a lurk. You handle things that we need to do in the moment. He's off doing things that neither of us can do because we're weird. So that helps.
Yeah, me too. I'm sorry. I tried to hide it. Independent and principled.
Okay, we could do independent, loyal, principled, and not always available. Those are the least of the negatives.
Sure.
In some situations, unless you need him and he's not there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for what I want to use him for, it's less pressing, I think. Let's do that for now.
Okay.
We can always kill him and eat him.
Independent.
He just got out of the pen, so like he really wants to try hard to do good,
Right.
and he wants to provide for his family.
He's
so,
right. He's trying to get back with his baby mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Principled.
Little Rod
and
Jr.
Unreliable.
needs a daddy.
Yep.
Unreliable. Shit. That's a word I don't spell very often. You can
Okay.
add an additional type to a gang or expert by spending 2 crew upgrades. So you could make him also, like, you could add adept or add skulk or add thug to him.
Nice. For an additional, how many coin? 2 to
The
1?
same 2 upgrades. Upgrades, not coin.
Oh, upgrades.
Upgrades.
Gotcha. I thought you said coin.
You could also just hire a new one for 2 upgrades.
Right, which is better in some scenarios. Okay. Anything else?
When you send a cohort to achieve a goal, roll their quality to see how it goes. Or a PC can oversee the maneuver by leading a group action. If you direct the cohort with orders, roll command. If you participate in the action alongside the cohort, roll the appropriate action. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are your 2 upgrades?
Yeah. That's that.
I have nothing more than to thank you both.
Yeah, that was excellent.
Thank you, Internet.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. This, as you guys know, this session is bi-weekly. It's probably going to take place right here at this table again next week, so join us again. We'll be here.